Greetings, Crawford Ashley here, the spiritual boxing. I'm talking about boxing again, as I always do. Maybe story time, I don't know. I'm just thinking, because I've been thinking a lot at the moment about boxing, especially with Theo. Theo's boxing on Saturday in Liverpool. I don't know where the venue is at the moment, but we don't care. I had him round yesterday and we was watching some tapes, Vidal Riley and some others, the Rakpur fight and this. And like I was telling him about before, when we was first working together, about you don't put a lot of effort into a punch to deliver a powerful punch. And the body shot that Rakpur, it just seemed like he just wanted to tap him in his body. But it seemed like there was no effort there, and that's what I was trying to get him to get into, that kind of flow. And then we started to watch some of the old videos, and one of my favourite fighters was a guy called Wilfredo Benitez. And it showed you his defence against the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Duran. And the way the guy moved, and Theo pipes up, he said, well, they're really that fast in them days because they seem a lot slower now. And I was watching them, and the combinations that Tommy Hearns was throwing, Sugar Ray Leonard was throwing, and Duran were throwing at Benitez, they were quick. But Benitez was missing them, slipping them, riding them. And it's all like kind of got it then. The difference between what we call, or what you call old school and new school. To me, new school is all about power. There's no flow, it's just boom, can I bang him out? I want to bang him out, I want to knock him out. The finesse in the boxing is gone. And it's like, if you look at Canelo, when he got beat by Mayweather, he came back as a different fighter. He had a better defence, he had a little bit more skill. And then as he went up, it seemed like his ego took over again. And then it was just about power. I can walk through these people and I got the power. If I hit him, I'll hurt him. Yeah. But like I said before, boxing is about not getting hit. So it don't matter how much power you've got, if you can box, you're not going to get hit. It's simple, and Bivol proved that. And it seems like most people are settling down on the punches, planting the feet. That's not how you throw hard punches, that's not how you bang, that's just slows everything down. And to get into that fluidity and that nice state and that nice flow, that's when the power comes. You don't go in there looking for the knockout. And like, there was a part in, I can't even remember because we watched that many fights, the name of it, he caught him with a beautiful uppercut. And then that's all he was trying to throw, was the right uppercut. And like I was saying to Theo, you've hit him with one punch and you put him down. You can put him down with another punch, don't go looking for the same punch. And sometimes when you catch somebody in the first round, it can be detriment to you. Because all you're trying to do is knock him out. And then that gives the guy time to recover and come back. And you've spent all that energy trying to knock him out because you put him down with one punch and you're looking for that one punch to do it again. Nah, don't do that nonsense. And it's like when I was at the gym the other day, there was two kids sparring, and I just said to one of them, I said, you know, you're allowed to move your head. Because they don't move their heads. And most of them have their hands here. And it's like, doosh, straight for the jab. That's how they stand. When you stand like that, catch the jab. There, if they throw the hook, just turn into it. You know, the hook takes a lot longer to get to you than a straight punch. Remember that. And like I said, there's training where you're actually physically showing them something, or then there's talking, how you get them into the right mindset. It's like, how do you ride a punch? So, sliding, the punch is coming to you, so you lean back. Yeah, and then you come back with a combination or one punch. And like I said to him, you know if it's hit you, and you know if it's missed you. Yeah, you're the one who's taking the punch, and so will the referee, because that's what they're trained to see. A lot of people don't see that, or don't know boxing, that just because my head's moved back, I haven't been hit. The punch can miss me by about that much as it's coming in, but I'm in range to come back. If it hits me, I've got to come back with two. If I get hit with one, I've got to come back with 2 or 3. Yeah, every punch he lands, you have to land 2 to win. So as a counter puncher, you've got to come back in combinations. Single shots, if they miss you, you know, you just slip it, bam! Or you get caught, you know what I mean? So that's how you got to work in, that's how you got to look at. And it seems like I said, they're all working for power, big thing in the punches. Instead of putting punches together, you know, punching bunches, that's what I was taught, punching bunches. And another thing, it's like, this is how I was taught, and it seemed like it went kind of like off a bit. If somebody's catching you with a combination, throw punches with them. A lot of people just wait while they finish and then they come back. And then they wait while they finish and then they come back. To me, that's not good, and that's how Roy Jones got to where he got, because he threw very fast combinations, but nobody threw with him. They all covered up and hoped he was going to stop. And sometimes he ain't going to stop and the referee will jump in to save you. So you've got to remember that if somebody's coming out with combinations, you've got to throw punches with them. Anyway, that's a little bit of boxing talk and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But it's like, where do we go? People are on about boxing's being stagnated. Well, where do we go from here to get it better? Well, I've got a few ideas, and I've got one which I've got on the boil at the moment that I'm going to talk to a few people with to see if we can get this going, and I think it'll be a great for boxing. Bring back boxing for the purists, you know, not these fair weather friends who come go, because like Mike Tyson brought in a load of different people to watch it. Tyson Fury's brought in another different demographic to watch it. AJ did, Nazim did. All these bringing in not true boxing fans, but a Naz fan, a Tyson fan. That's how it is, but boxing in general has gone downhill because of that, because they want to keep these guys winning. But mine is about getting the cream to rise to the top and getting the best to fight the best. So, you know what I mean, I got an idea, somebody's must go. Remember where you've heard that one. Anyway, till next time, if you like the vibe, then subscribe. Yeah, hit the icon button, because I keep doing them every now and again. A lot of people know how, on this channel, how my mind plays. Well, it don't play games, but how my mind is, it jumps from one place to the other, and I get focused on one thing, and then that's a problem, because if I'm focusing on boxing and teaching Theo, I've got to come back and do this videoing, recording, editing, and all that lot, man. And that sometimes this YouTube channel takes second place to my main passion, which is teaching boxing. And it's like my friend said to me, I've got to embrace this and get Theo a following, or the fighters I'm training a following on, you know, social media. And I kind of find it a bit difficult, if you know, to mix them both together, the YouTube generation and the social media generation. Everything's got to be instant, where boxing's kind of like a slow burner, you know. You start here and you want to get to here, and the path is wobbling, sometimes it drops back down and you've got to get back up, and there's all that focus on that. And then you've got to mess about now. Part of it is you've got to have a social media presence. So basically it's not about your boxing skills or your boxing ability, it's about your character, it's about your personality, it's about your backstory. I don't give a flying fuck about somebody's backstory. I care about where they want to go, not where they've been, where they want to go. We've all had it rough. You know what I mean? It's even guys who've got parents who are millionaires, there's certain parts of their life that are fucking shit and rough. You know what I mean? But us on the streets don't understand that. You know, I've got to a stage where I know everybody I've met is struggling on a certain level. They're worried about something on a certain level. I don't know where I've gone on that one now. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to leave that today. Like I said, my mind just went off on one. But if you like the vibe, please subscribe. Get me numbers up and that. And hit the icon button, because then every time I put one on, it'll come up. Sometimes I put 3, 4 on, sometimes I won't do anything for a week. But I'm always here. Anyway, till next time, bye.